Hi everyone, welcome to our daily pitching report. I'm Nadia, host from sportsbookreview.com, and you can join in our conversation on Twitter, #SBRNatia. The Angels will host the Oakland A's in today's game scheduled at 3:35 p.m. Eastern Time, and a bit later the Milwaukee Brewers will play against the San Francisco Giants in their home turf. This game is scheduled at 4:05 p.m. Eastern Time. Joining us now is professional handicapper Ross Benjamin. Welcome to the show, Ross.
Thank you for having me, Nadia.
It's always a pleasure. Okay, so let's get started with the A's at Angels. What can you tell us about both starting pitchers heading into today's game?
Well, the A's Scott Kazmir has put together an impressive resume in 2014. He's gone 18-8 against the money and with a stellar 3.08 ERA. However, he struggled mightily over his last 6 starts by posting a very lofty 6.28 ERA over that time frame. His most recent start came at home last Sunday night on national TV ESPN game against these very same Angels, and describing it as disastrous would be a vast understatement. He allowed 7 earned runs on 10 hits in just 3 innings of work during a 9-4 loss. On the other hand, the Angels are going with Matt Shoemaker. He's been virtually untouchable over his last 3 starts, going 3-0 against the money with an excellent performance line that includes a 0.88 ERA, a 0.54 whip, and a better than 5-1 strikeout to walk ratio. This will be his first career start against the Oakland A's.
And would you give one of these starters the clear-cut betting edge over the other? And if so, why?
Well, we have one pitcher in Scott Kazmir who's been in an extended funk, and another who's pitching with extreme confidence, meaning Matt Shoemaker. I don't want to be guilty of outsmarting ourselves when assessing this matchup, so I'm going to keep it simple. I'm going to give a huge edge here to Matt Shoemaker over Scott Kazmir, especially in light of the fact the money line is so cheap in this game.
Sounds good. And as for the Brewers at Giants, what can you share with us about the recent form of each of these starting pitchers?
Well, Kyle Lewis has certainly had a stellar overall season by going 17-9 against the money with a solid 3.42 ERA. However, he's displayed some shaky form over his last 4 starts, as evidenced by his sizable 6.16 ERA and very large 1.89 whip in those outings. The Giants counter with Madison Bumgarner, who's coming off tossing a complete 1-hit shutout last Tuesday over Colorado in a game that was absolutely dominant in striking out 13 and walking none in a Giants 3-0 win. Bumgarner has been superb over his last 3 starts, posting an excellent 1.57 ERA and striking out 34 while walking just 1. In 6 career starts, Madison Bumgarner against the Brewers has compiled a superb 1.67 ERA.
Well, it sounds to me like it's an obvious choice, but rather than make that assumption, who are you giving the betting edge to in this starting pitching matchup?
Well, I appreciate you not making the assumption, but you are correct. It is obvious. If we're talking about the pitcher who's having a better season thus far, then the nod would go to Kyle Lewis. However, that's not the topic of conversation here. We're looking for the best betting edge this evening, and that far and away goes to Madison Bumgarner of the Giants over Kyle Lewis of the Brewers.
Ross, thank you so much for your insight. We appreciate you being here. I'm looking forward to the game.
It's always a better day when I speak to you, my dear.
Thank you. For sportsbookreview.com, this is Nadia Holtz.